Hey everyone, welcome to this quick video game review of UFC Undisputed 2010. And this is actually a great improvement over last year's game. The controls are more, I guess you could say, more realistic, if you will. The overall graphics, like I said, have improved. And overall, it's like I said, it's a great improvement over last year. I mean, some of the things they've added on are really great. For example, one of the things I particularly like is when you go to game mode, you scroll down to the bottom, you can go to event mode. And event mode basically lets you build your own fantasy UFC card. That's right, like the kinds you see either on Spike TV for Fight Night or the ones you see on pay-per-view. It allows you to do that. It allows you to make your own fight card for UFC. The only thing about it is that if you choose a venue like, say, the Red Rock or the Palms Arena, if you will, those are going to be non-title matches. Basically, you can't defend the title. But if you go to like the O2 Arena, if you choose that, if you choose the MGM Grand, you should choose the Mandalay Bay, the Bell Center, General Motors Place, you get to defend your titles because I guess they recognize those as pay-per-view venues. And like I said, overall the graphics and everything are just superb. The career mode is greatly improved. It actually allows you to work your way up instead of just going right into the UFC. It gives you more of a realistic kind of feel to where you got to start out in sort of like a minor league, which is the World Fighting Alliance, and then work your way back up. It's not just a minor league, it's sort of like a developmental territory, if you will. And then you got the title mode. I think you're supposed to win a title and then try to defend it as much as you can or something, I don't know. And of course you got the ultimate fights mode. Basically you got to reenact one of the classic fights from the past, and if you get it right, if you reenact it correctly, I should say, you get to unlock clips from that fight. So it's pretty cool. And again, like I said, one of my personal favorite features is the event mode, because not only does it allow you to build your own fantasy card with up-to-date matches, even with your own creative fighters, if you will, but it actually has the exact same, it makes it feel like, but when you're done completing it or making it and you start playing that event, it makes it feel like a real UFC pay-per-view event, because they give you the beginning, like you see at all the pay-per-view events and everything, like the Zufo or Zufa beginning. It gives you the gladiator beginning, everything. And it even allows your character, because it gives your character voices, to speak if, like, say they're in the two main events. Like if it's a double main event, it allows that person to speak about what they want to say. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good feature right there. I mean, my nephew played it this past weekend and he liked it. He couldn't believe it. The only downside to this, though, that's just my phone. The only downside to this is the fact. The only downside to this, and again, I apologize for the phone ringing. I don't know why phones always ring during video making, or when people like to make videos. But anyway, the only downside to this is the fact that whether it's PS3 or Xbox or the Xbox, you basically got to pay for the online play. That's right. On Xbox, you got to pay about 400 Microsoft points, basically $5 worth, to play online. And the reason for this is because of the new feature they have that allows you to go online to the community website, sign on there, and begin your own and create your own tournaments, and join camps and all that, at a chance overall to win some money if, like you say, you win certain tournaments, even if it's your own. So that's one of the reasons I believe they added that unnecessary feature of having to pay for the online service for UFC. But overall, besides that, it is a great game. It's a fun game. If you're a UFC fan, you will like it. And I give it a 10 out of 10. The only exception is that you got to pay for the UFC online, which I think is stupid. But I guess it's because, like I said, the whole community thing, winning the money and all that kind of deal by winning tournaments and entering camps. But overall, it's a great game. Definitely check it out. And I will talk to you all later. God bless. Take care. Have a good day.